Have you ever felt lonely in a room full of people? Like no one really sees you, not the real you. It's like you're speaking a different language and everyone else just nods and moves on. You wonder, why does it always feel this way? What if that loneliness didn't begin in adulthood, but way back in childhood? You see, psychologists have spent decades studying how the connections we form in our earliest years shape the way we relate to others for the rest of our lives. This is what attachment theory explores. If you had caregivers who were emotionally present, who made you feel safe, seen, and soothed, you likely developed what's called a secure attachment. You grew up believing people could be trusted, that love could be stable. But if you grew up with emotional neglect, inconsistency, or even chaos, you might have developed something else, an anxious attachment where you constantly fear being abandoned, or an avoidant one where you shut down to protect yourself, or maybe a mix of both where relationships feel confusing, overwhelming, or even painful. So here you are now, grown up, independent, and feeling more alone than ever. But that loneliness? It's not a sign that you're broken. It's a sign that you've adapted to survive. You learn to keep parts of yourself hidden. You learn not to ask for too much. You became self-sufficient, but at the cost of real connection. And yet, beneath all that armor is someone who still deeply longs to be understood. So let's pause for a second and show some compassion for that younger version of you, the one who needed comfort but got silence, who needed attention but was told to toughen up, who needed to be heard but was always talked over. That child didn't stop needing connection. They just got really good at pretending they didn't. But here's the truth. Even if your past made connection hard, you can still relearn it. Science tells us our brains are changeable. We can form new, secure bonds even in adulthood. We can heal in the presence of safe, consistent people. Start small. Journal to connect with your inner child. Find a friend who feels safe. Reach out even if your voice shakes. You don't have to do it all at once. You just have to begin. Your past may shape your story, but it doesn't have to decide how it ends. You're not alone. You never were. And you don't have to go through this alone anymore. Find your spark. Find your people. Join EmberSparkCommunity.